Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Arabic ebook before it's gone.
مرحباً أنا كارول. Hi, I'm Carol. Welcome back to ArabicPod101.com's العربية في 3 دقائق, the fastest, easiest, and most fun way to learn Arabic. In the last lesson, we learned how to thank people by saying shukran and shukran jazilan. In this lesson, we learned some of the most common greetings used in Arabic-speaking countries. هل أنتم جاهزون? Are you ready? فلنبدأ, then let's start. The most common greeting is marhaban or hi. Marhaban. This is a general way to greet people when you see them. A more cultural greeting is assalamu alaikum. This means peace be with you and is generally used only by Muslims. We say it when we meet someone and also when we leave. Assalamu alaikum. Someone could respond to assalamu alaikum with marhaban or hi, but it is more polite to respond to such greetings in the corresponding way. Since assalamu alaikum means peace be with you, when greeted in that way, we should answer back with wa alaikum assalam, which literally means peace be with you too. Wa alaikum assalam. Whether you use marhaban, hi, or assalamu alaikum, it is also polite to ask the person how they are. كيف حالك? How are you? كيف حالك? Don't forget that in Arabic, the word you needs to have a gender. So, كيف حالك is good if you are talking to a man, but if you are talking to a woman, you should ask كيف حالك? كيف حالك? When it's time to leave, you can say وداعاً or goodbye. وداعاً. The other person can reply مع السلامة, which means be safe. مع السلامة. Let's review the phrases you've learned in this lesson. مرحباً is hi. السلام عليكم is peace be with you. The response is وعليكم السلام. كيف حالك or كيف حالك is how are you. وداعاً is goodbye, and مع السلامة is be safe. Now it's time for Carol's tips. If you're leaving and you want to show the person that you would like to see them again, you can use إلى اللقاء, meaning see you, or إلى اللقاء قريباً, see you soon. إلى اللقاء, إلى اللقاء قريباً. Now you know lots of ways to greet people in Arabic. During the next lesson, we learn the meaning of the phrase هل تتكلم الإنجليزية? Do you already know it? I'll be waiting to talk about it with you in the next العربية في 3 دقائق lesson. إلى اللقاء قريباً. مرحباً جميعاً, أنا كارول. Hi everybody, I'm Carol. Welcome to ArabicPod101.com's العربية في 3 دقائق, the fastest, easiest, and most fun way to learn Arabic. In the last lesson, we learned the most common forms of greetings in Arabic. Do you remember them? We introduced marhaban and assalamu alaikum, as well as shukran and ila liqa. In this lesson, we're going to learn a very useful phrase. Do you speak English? If you find yourself in a situation where you need assistance in English, this phrase can be a lifesaver. And because you're asking it in Arabic, you can be sure that everyone will understand what you're saying, even if their answer is no. Are you ready? Then let's start. Here's the basic way to ask if someone speaks English. هل تتكلم الإنجليزية? If you are talking to a male. And هل تتكلمين الإنجليزية? If you are talking to a female. هل تتكلم الإنجليزية؟ هل تتكلمين الإنجليزية؟ هل means do. You and speak are merged in the same word, تتكلم for males and تتكلمين for females. إنجليزية means English. This is an indirect way of asking someone to speak to you in English. There are many ways of making it clear that you're asking the person to speak English to you. For example, هل بإمكانك التكلم بالإنجليزية means could you speak English? هل بإمكانك means could you, are you able to, or is it possible to, and is referring to the ability of the person to speak English. Again, if you're talking to a female, you should change the last accent of ka to ki. So the question becomes, هل بإمكانك التكلم بالإنجليزية? التكلم means speaking, and بالإنجليزية is in English. To be more formal, we could add the word please to the request to make it هل بإمكانك التكلم بالإنجليزية من فضلك? In this case, the question cannot mean the person's ability to speak English anymore, because you are obviously asking them to speak English to you. Since in Arabic the word please literally means from your favor, it should also be changed according to the person's gender. So, in case of a female, we should also change the ka ending of please in min fadlika to min fadliki. The question becomes هل بإمكانك التكلم بالإنجليزية من فضلك? The responses you will receive could be one of these three. نعم, yes. نعم. قليلاً, a little. قليلاً. There are a few ways of saying no in Arabic. لا or كلا. No, I don't speak English is لا أنا لا أتكلم الإنجليزية. لا أنا لا أتكلم الإنجليزية. It is exactly the same structure as in English. لا is no, أنا is I, لا means don't. أتكلم is I speak, and الإنجليزية is English. Since this last one is a negative statement, we need to say لا before the verb أتكلم or speak. لا literally means no, but when placed before a verb, it negates this verb, becoming don't or doesn't. Notice also that the verb أتكلم is slightly different than تتكلم, which we learned before. Remember, the verb changes depending on the pronoun used. We are not talking about أنا, Arabic for I, thus I do not speak is أنا لا أتكلم. Now it's time for Carol's tips. For those of you who are not native English speakers, you can obviously use this question with any language you need. Arab people study other languages at school, depending on the country they live in, so maybe you'll get lucky. Just substitute الإنجليزية with الفرنسية for French, الإيطالية for Italian, الإسبانية for Spanish, or الألمانية for German. In this lesson, you learned how to ask if someone can speak English. In the next lesson, we'll learn how to say excuse me and other ways to apologize in Arabic. I'll see you in the next العربية في 3 دقائق lesson. إلى اللقاء.
Want to master grammar so you can speak properly, express yourself better, and understand more? In this video, I'll show you how to master grammar with our lessons and learning program. Let's begin. Number 1. Listen to the lesson conversations and explanations. In every lesson, you learn a conversation. Then, our teachers break down every word and grammar rule. So you're actually learning grammar rules in the context of conversations, and you can easily see how they're used. Once you're done, review the conversation again and again to remember what you've learned. Number 2. Read the bonus explanations and tutorials. With the lesson notes, you get extra grammar explanations and examples that are not presented in the lesson. After you're done with the lesson, read the lesson notes for extra review. You can even save them as PDFs so that you can access them anytime. Number 3. Leave a comment on the lesson. Once you've learned a grammar point, be sure to use it. Leave a comment in the comments section. Write some example sentences for practice. Our teachers will review your comment and give you feedback. Number 4, unlock even more grammar lessons. If you want to find all of the grammar lessons available, visit our lesson library. Under Category, choose Grammar. You'll get all of the pathways and lessons dedicated to helping you learn and master sentence patterns and grammar points. So, if you're ready to finally learn a new language the fast, fun, and easy way, sign up for your free lifetime account by clicking on the link in the description. Signing up takes less than 30 seconds, and you'll start speaking from your very first lesson. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share it with anyone who's trying to learn a new language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Hi everyone, my name is Nora and this is Ask an Arabic Teacher. The question for this lesson is, what are sun and moon letters? You might have noticed that sometimes you see Arabic words with an L at the beginning. This L changes a noun from indefinite to definite, just like the English the. But sometimes even if it says L in the text, it is pronounced a. In this lesson, we'll discuss why this happens. To understand this, we have to differentiate between two types of letters in Arabic, sun letters and moon letters. Words that begin with sun letters make the L before it sound like an A. Words that start in a moon letter allow the L to be pronounced fully. First, let's take a look at sun letters. Sun letters are referred to as huruf shamsiyya. Huruf shamsiyya. Because the letter sheen at the beginning of the word shams, meaning sun, is itself a sun letter. Having a sun letter after the definite L will result in two things: losing the L sound in the L and doubling the initial sun letter itself. Sun letters are dal, dal, dad, sad, tha, shin, sin, ta, nun, lam, ta, ra, zay, dha. Let's try to pronounce a word that starts with an L followed by a sun letter. Ash-shams, ash-shams, the sun. Al-thalith, al-thalith, the third. Al-lahm, al-lahm, the meat. Notice how the sun letter is doubled and how the L sound is lost. Now let's take a look at moon letters. Moon letters are referred to as huruf qamariyya. Huruf qamariyya. Because the letter qaf in the beginning of the word qamar, meaning moon, is itself a moon letter. Moon letters allow the L before them to be pronounced fully as L. Here are the moon letters. Qaf, fa, ain, ghain, ha, kha, ha, jim, ya, ba, kaf, mim, hamza, waw. Let's try to pronounce some words that start with an L followed by a moon letter. Al-ma, al-ma, the water. Al-kalb, al-kalb, the dog. Al-ward, al-ward, the flowers. Notice how moon letters allow the L to be pronounced fully. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and I will see you in the next episode. Salam. Hi guys, this is Nora from ArabicPod101.com. Welcome to Ask a Teacher, where I'll be answering some of your most common Arabic questions. The question for this lesson is, how come Arabic doesn't have verb to be? If I were to introduce myself in Arabic, I would say, Ismi Nura. Ismi Nura. If we translate this literally, it would be something like, name my Nora. Have you noticed that the verb to be isn't in the sentence? In this lesson, we will see how the Arabic sentence structure allows sentences to form without needing the verb to be. We'll see what a noun plus adjective sentence looks like in Arabic. Let's see how to say your nationality in Arabic first. أنا أمريكي. I am American. أنا فرنسي. I am French. أنا مكسيكي. I am Mexican. أنا تركي. I am Turkish. أنا أسباني. I am Spanish. أنا كندي. I am Canadian. For a female, you would add an إيه sound to the end of the nationality. So, أمريكي would become أمريكية, and so on. Now let's see some other commonly used sentences that contain the verb to be in English but not in Arabic. السماء صافية. The sky is clear. الجو بارد. The weather is cold. البيت كبير. The house is big. أنا جائع. I am hungry. الطريق طويل. The road is long. الأكل لذيذ. The food is delicious. You must be wondering, what about the past tense? The auxiliary verb كان and its variations are the closest thing to the past tense verb to be in English. For example, كان الأكل لذيذا. The food was good. Note how the past tense verb to be كان in Arabic comes in the beginning of the sentence, unlike in English. You can learn more about this subject by checking out Lesson 8 of our intermediate series on ArabicPod101.com. If you have any more questions, please leave a comment below and I will see you in the next episode. Salam. Hi everyone, my name is Nora and this is Ask an Arabic Teacher. The question for this lesson is, what do questions look like in Modern Standard Arabic? There are two types of questions in English, commonly known as yes or no questions and WH questions. The same applies to Arabic. Let's see what Arabic questions look like. First, let's look at yes or no questions. These are questions that ask whether or not something is true. In Modern Standard Arabic, we use the question word هل to ask yes or no questions. This structure is very easy. You add the word هل before the sentence that you want to ask about. That's it. For example, أكل رامي الكعك. Rami ate the cake. If we want to ask whether Rami ate the cake, what do you think we'll say? You're absolutely right. هل أكل رامي الكعك? Did Rami eat the cake? Pretty simple, right? Especially in comparison with English, where you have a different structure for questions. Now let's see how WH questions look like in Modern Standard Arabic. First, let's see a list of our question words. من, who. ماذا, what. متى, when. أين, where. كيف, how. Now let's see what they look like in a sentence. Let's ask these 5 questions about this event. Rami ate the cake in the house in the morning with a spoon. أكل رامي الكعك في البيت في الصباح بالملعقة. Now let's try to ask all the possible questions about this statement. من أكل الكعك? Who ate the cake? ماذا أكل رامي? What did Rami eat? متى أكل رامي الكعك? When did Rami eat the cake? أين أكل رامي الكعك? Where did Rami eat the cake? كيف أكل رامي الكعك? How did Rami eat the cake? As you can see in Modern Standard Arabic, question words must come at the beginning of a sentence. Then comes the verb أكل, then comes the subject Rami, unless that's the information in question, as in the question, who ate the cake? Finally, we have the object al-ka'k. Again, unless that's the information we're asking about, as in the question, what did Rami eat? So the order is verb, subject, object. I hope you like our lesson. If you have any more questions, please leave a comment below, and I will see you in the next episode. Salam.
Expand your vocabulary with our Core 2000 Words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free Arabic ebook before it's gone.